The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Now, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Filippo Inzaghi, Neymar. Knocks it into space, and he's picked it up out wide.
It was indecision all round. They have to do a bit better than that.
Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
Van Dijk. Howson. So we're still where we started right now. And this is Batistuta. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Bojan. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Liverpool do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Zanetti. Ball played for Rijkaard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's bustling through here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Kashima Antlers finding their passes. Good take, and he shoots! They've scored! And Kashima Antlers take the lead. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So the first moment of real significance.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Bojan Krkic showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. A probing pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's had it nicked away. And that is as far as they're going to go.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Neymar. Number 9, Bojan.
Liverpool can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things.
Number 6, Hazard. Number...
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far.
Thank you for your
if the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Xabi Alonso, Kirkchu, can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Batistuta, Kimmich, pass somewhat off target. Hakimi. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's played through for him. Gets into some space. There's the header! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
That's beautifully weighted. Batistuta! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are cruising away. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Kashima Antlers find a position of real strength. It's Asa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And the ball is out of play. It's a searching pass. That's a decent clearance. It's a promising position. That pass has been well intercepted. Looks a good ball through. Howson. There could be trouble here. Kimmich. Rijkaard. And the pass is intercepted. Played into space. Lobbed in behind.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Oh, that's a key interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Serginho. That's the throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kimmich. And that's that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time make...
Just about within shooting range. An early chance there, first of the game.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Chiellini cuts out the pass. Looking to play him in. Strong challenge, that could leave a mark. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that's put paid to a promising move. And this is Inzaghi. That's a little off target. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Crossed into the middle. Mignon claims it. Safe hands. Chiellini gets across to intercept that. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. He's in plenty of space here. A lot of space ahead of him.
The goal scorer for Egypt after 27 minutes is number 15, Neymar! Neymar!
Egypt have taken the lead.
Neymar!
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to dink it through. And that is a little undercooked. Can he get it through? Hakimi. Now it's Neymar. Gattuso. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Cruyff. Oh, that's fabulous. Serves up across. Mignon deals with that nice and simple. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Tries to pass it through.
There will be one
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Now he's got space here. Well timed, excellent interception. There's the whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Nice interception, well timed. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that has been clubbed away. It's a searching pass. Defending was strong and firm. Can he get onto this? Neymar. He is through here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Neymar.
Beautifully policed that midfield.
Chance for a shot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
Substitution for Egypt, number 11,
Egypt
Ibrahimovic.
choosing to make the first
10,
change.
Johan Cruyff, number 4.
That's good pressure, good intensity.
Coming
Yeah,
on the
better
field,
communication
number
and lots of
9,
contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
17, Bernardo Silva.
And it's Xabi
Number
Alonso.
18,
Adams
Schneider.
makes the interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are pretty telling here. It's hard to argue with the scoreline when you carry so little threat.
Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Chiellini. Oh, that's a key interception. Aimed beyond the defence. That's an imaginative pass. Chiellini calmly anticipates. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Adams with the clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And the pass is intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. Played into space. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is one way to stop him. Big chance! Really well taken goal. Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision.
And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Otto did well to stay calm there. Desperate defending required here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And that's that. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your reflections then, Jim?
And now...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
That's beautifully weighted. Howson can get it clear. Goes for the shot! That is a great pick out. He's got away. Otto, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Bojan. It's a throw-in. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, that's cause for mild irritation. Ball is over the line. That's a cute ball. Can he latch on to this? Good effort from distance. Well, there's the clearance. And now they can clear their lines. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's intervened well there. And no, that was never going to make it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? And he welcomes it in. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
And we have our very first corner.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Another throw-in. Shot at goal! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. So, third corner of the game. And he's taking no chances there. Al Hilal are looking to go forward now. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. He's picked his way through. Zanetti. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. Tries to play it through. Bojan. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And he thumps it clear. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Liverpool do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
"60 minutes played. And he was quick to react. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And he's picked out the run. And a chance! Really well taken goal. And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Now there's a fine ball. Decent chance! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Substitution.
Al Hilal can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
Well, looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Oh no, this does not look good. It's run loose here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Neymar. Searching pass he's played there. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd want the players to get on the front foot and grab another. Just try to make this one safe.
Threads one in. Played into space. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's managed to get free.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Still just that single goal and we are nearly done.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Oh, that's fabulous. Now is this the final assault? Nicely weighted ball.
2 added minutes have
Goes
been
for a
indicated.
shot! It's there! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
And the referee brings it to a close. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner of course, but the crowd largely satisfied. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well,
Please
a
turn
decent
your
draw,
attention
Peter,
to the
with a good
screen
mix
for
of
information
action and
provided by
plenty
the
of
local
talking
police.
points, and it ended with...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to
everybody,
kick
and
off.
welcome to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're on the way. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be...
Great chance! It's there!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Liverpool are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he was quick to react. Searching pass he's played there. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And this is Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And he's managed to get free. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And this is Lewandowski. Spread it left. Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
A probing pass.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, that's well spotted. Beckenbauer knocks it into space. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And the finish! He scored! And this is getting better and better. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
Al Hilal are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
De Bruyne. Can he get on the end of this? And he thumps it clear. He's in space and looking for options. Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
There's the whistle for half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager
Hello,
has to
attendees.
resist change
This is a
at this
lost
stage.
children's announcement. Please keep your eyes on your children during the match at all times.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get...
Tries a shot! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Hakimi.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Gets good distance on it. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Takes the shot! Oh, it's come loose.
Substitution in progress.
Intercepts the throw. That's well read. It's their second corner of the game. That's the throw. Messi, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Lewandowski! Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Can he get it through? Danger averted for now. Referee's given a throw.
Substitutions taking place.
Picked out brilliantly.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Has a look and plays it forward. Now it's Batistuta. Al Hilal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Messi. Oh, super ball! Oh, that's ambitious! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very close.
Oh, terrible pass. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And now they can clear their lines. Now the ball's gone astray. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Kukçu. He's found a way through. Robertson gets it clear. That's a throw.
Substitution.
That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Now it's Lewandowski. Now that's well seen too. Some really good ball movement.
Added time.
Messi. Mignon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Threads one in. And that pass just didn't quite work. And that's it. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very
Hello,
nicely
everybody,
here.
and welcome to
Gorgeous,
today's
gorgeous
match.
evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out!
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, I suppose the other choice, Peter, would have been to let your opponent score, so he had no other option.
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Zico! He went for the curler. And he's intervened well there. Played into space. Zanetti. Gullit. Milan looking to pass their way through. Beckenbauer. And it's Zico. Gets a good foot in there. Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, no joy this time. Hasebe. Gullit. Passing is crisp and sharp. That's a cute ball. Messi picks it up out wide.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
No way through. Oh, super find. He is through here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Zico. And the finish! Cleared without complication. Great ball, and he's in here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to pass it through. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Plays a sharp little ball here. Otto makes the interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Beckenbauer. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Inzaghi, it's Inzaghi! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Out for a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Well, nicely intercepted. Messi. Oh, good spread. Now, can they get him away? That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
There will be 1
Into
minute
stoppage
added
time, very little left on it. And here's Zico. And it's half-time here. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Reflections on the first half?
Just a quick
Well,
request
we've seen
today for
at
everybody
times
to
it
please
can be
kindly
harder to
remove
play
any
against
cars parked on
10,
the road outside
and
the
that
stadium.
seems to be holding true so far. Something I've experienced in the past, and with this sort of intensity and fearlessness, who knows, they might just get something they want.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Yamal. Coming
And the
on the
action
field
is back underway.
Number 21.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players.
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, the goal was really well worked. Look, the game is a constant search for space, and he found the pocket.
And very quick, Rui Costa! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Messi plays it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Messi. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting...
Goes for a shot! Superb from Pele! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move. Oh, shooting chance! He scored! Back to within one. Interesting. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
We have got ourselves a game here. It's Inzaghi! Oh, taken with style. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous...
Big chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Great vision. Good read, needed to be. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Probing pass. Liverpool perhaps contemplating their next change here. Ball's gone out of play. Filippo Inzaghi. And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Concentration levels are very good, and
Chance for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Caught offside that time. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get it through? That's a lovely, neat pass. Stood up well to him there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Messi! Oh, it's in! Late in the day! This could well be it! Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly. I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Zico. Can he get on the end of this? And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's quick to get it clear again. Pull it. That is lovely. And time is up. Liverpool can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise
Hello,
of a
everybody,
match
and
that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And as you can see, we've already started here.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
And he's picked it up out wide. And that has been clubbed away. Gullit. Now it's Messi. That's a shade optimistic. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Batistuta. Can he finish? Liverpool finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Scholes. It's a pretty loose pass. Guardiola is always scanning the pitch for targets. Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Not the most convincing of passes. That has ended up in no man's land. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Zico. And it's been given away. Well-timed, excellent interception. Not the most accurate pass. It's a searching pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And Batistuta! Oh, glorious Batty goal! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Liverpool finding their passes. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And a chance! Zico! Glorious! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And they're at it again in double quick time. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of...
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. And the second half gets underway.
Well, things just haven't quite clicked, Peter, have they? They're behind, and they deserve to be, but they've had a chance to regroup.
Gullit! Superb from Gullit! About as smooth as it gets. It is no contest. It is a landslide. Any deeper thoughts about that goal?
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
It's become a case of men against ball. And Batistuta! Milan with the corner, they're first. It's their second corner of the game. And he's gone looking for safety.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And it's Messi! Oh, wonderful, wonderful Lionel Messi! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Milan are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Zico. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Bojan. That has been cut short. Sané. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, just skips past his man. Inzaghi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Zico! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help it.
There's the shot! Yes! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Nicely aimed pass. Batistuta. And this is Zico. He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! Oh, terrific save. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking for options for movement. He can get that clear. Oh, it's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. It's Inzaghi! And with that, the final whistle. A tale of two.